We're back with another review. Today we have here from the house of Armaf. This is Armaf Niche Red Ruby. For some of us who have a fair knowledge of this brand, I think by Sterling, we'll get to know that these guys make very niche level fragrances. This tends to be on the feminine side. Of course, with even the color, you can tell that this is pretty much feminine. Very heavy bottle that feels very high quality. The rating on Fragrantica here is 4.02 out of 5 with 144 votes. It says here that Red Ruby by Armaf is a oriental floral fragrance for women. The beautiful thing about Armaf I get to respect a lot is the fact that when they make perfumes, while they also do their marketing thing, they try as much as they can to market their perfumes to the right audience. It's not the same with Latafa because most of the Latafa perfumes are being marketed as unisex fragrance. Even the most feminine kind of scents in the whole Latafa lineup is being marketed as unisex. That bothers me, and you can see that that is all about just selling off your product, but it's never the case with Armaf. If it's a masculine fragrance, then it's strictly for men. If it's a feminine fragrance, it's strictly for women. And if there's a middle ground, find it to be unisex. So I respect that a lot with this brand. This is a feminine fragrance. I own it because I'm a collector. I bought this alongside my Armaf Gold. I bought it a year after it was released, 2019. This is really something you need to have in your arsenal. I mean, if it's not discontinued. Let me check what Fragrantica has to say on this. The top notes here are mandarin, orange, bergamot, and lily of the valley. The middle notes are lychee and tuberose. The base notes are vanilla, musk, and sandalwood. I will just say that for me, the top notes here is more prominent. I get to pick some weaves and nuances of mandarin, orange, and bergamot. On the middle notes here, the lychee and the tuberose is also very prominent. If you have a trained nose, you can find some musk here on the base note and sandalwood, obviously to give it some depth. And usually when you find musk and sandalwood in the base notes of fragrances, it tells you that the perfume is going to have a very good depth. So it gives a lot of depth and density to fragrances. That wasn't different with this. Without wasting your time, let me do some atomizer check. Have an idea. It has a very decent atomizer. I've seen better atomizers, like the atomizer in Armaf Niche Gold. That one was well more pressurized than this one. And I don't know if it is just my copy. The Armaf Niche Gold I have has a more pressurized atomizer than this one. But I mean, they're both in the same line of perfumes. It's well distributed, it's usable, it's still going to get the job done. I'll just read one comment on Fragrantica and you have an idea of what this is about. This is a comment by Adrian, and I'll assume this is a lady. She says, it goes beyond the fruit salad association though. It has got some depth to it, although it is relatively light-hearted, generic, and fun scent in my book. It does not come across as immature. I do not find it groundbreaking or edgy in any sense. However, it does topple many designer scents out there. Red Ruby somehow is more natural smelling. Sillage and longevity is unbeatable. And if you look at price and value, it sends all designers to shame. I can't possibly comment on similarity with the Dolce & Gabbana most people compare these two, but I think it is safe to assume Red Ruby is bigger sillage and lasts longer. I have got 4 bottles of Armaf. They are all gorgeous. Looks like they can't do anything wrong here. Projection itself does between 45 minutes to 1 hour. That is when you get the top notes all over the place trying to settle in. And after about an hour, the middle notes and the base note itself begins to emerge. The opening of this fragrance is suggestive of the fact that you're going to get some citruses. You're definitely going to pick that lemony vibe in the opening of this fragrance once you spray it. And as it begins to develop, it marries with the tuberose in the middle layer to settle in with the sandalwood and musk on the base segment of this fragrance. So it's a very beautiful presentation of rose and floral scent. This to me doesn't feel playful at all. A little more airy kind of rose than the osmanthus you have in Armaf Niche Gold. This for me feels a little bit more wearable. If you are under 30 years, I'm not sure you want to do this direction. While you can dare yourself on this, I feel like it's going to do nicely with advanced people. 30 to 40, at most 45. Above 40 on this, I'll find it too playful on you. Where do you wear this to? You can do this to church, a dinner date. It's not a casual scent. You can't wear this to the gym. I will also think that you shouldn't wear this to the office. This doesn't feel to me like an office scent, even though there are no rules to these things. Just a personal preference. Having to smell like this under 50K is a steal. I promise you, the quality of oils that we used then in making perfumes, I think those perfumers at the time or these companies were a little bit more honest then than now. This is going to get the job done. And if you're buying this, I really hope you try to get the 2018 batch, which I'm not sure you might find. I just hope the new batches get to hold up nicely as well. This is for women. This is for women. I repeat, this is for women. Men, you don't want to smell like this. Even though the rose here, like I said, is well rounded. It's actually well done. It's well put together. But I'm still not sure I want to have a man sitting next to me in church smelling like this, or sitting next to me in a bar smelling like this. It's been sitting around for a very long period of time, which I even think now it should have been expired. If you have a good culture to how you save your fragrances, you could do even 20 years and they would still be intact. This is really, really still very usable and very nice. Still holds up nicely. This is big value. You're going to get value on this.